Welcome to the News Roundup this first Sunday in Lent. Pope Francis, reflecting on the Lenten journey towards Easter, invited Christians to use this time for purification and spiritual renewal, encouraging growth in faith, hope, and charity. He expressed special gratitude to those caring for the sick, highlighting them as a sign of the Lord's presence. Our societies are too enslaved to market logic where everything risks being subject to the quest for profit. During his hospitalization, the Pope experienced the tender care of doctors and healthcare workers, for which he thanked them deeply. He called for a miracle of tenderness to bring light to those facing adversity. He thanked all volunteers for their selfless service, saying their care can inspire hope in others. He praised their service, following the example of Jesus, to help those living on the streets and in care homes, the sick, the suffering, and the imprisoned, the young and elderly, saying their generosity and commitment offer hope to our entire world. The scourge of violence, so prevalent in our world, was central to his Lenten homily. He prayed for peace in war-torn regions such as Ukraine, Palestine, Israel, Lebanon, Myanmar, Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Addressing recent violence in Syria, he called for full respect for all ethnic and religious communities, especially civilians. In world news, faith-based groups and their religious allies are raising concerns over the Trump administration's proposal to eliminate foreign aid, warning they cannot replace the crucial relief efforts on their own. During a meeting on February 28, Peter Marocco, Deputy Administrator of the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, and various humanitarian aid groups discussed the administration's plans to dismantle USAID and freeze foreign aid funding for 90 days. The meeting, first reported by Fox News and The Washington Post, focused on whether the U.S. federal government should continue dispensing foreign aid, which officials referred to as philanthropy. Some federal officials suggested that foreign aid might no longer align with U.S. government interests. Attendees included representatives from evangelical Christian groups such as Samaritan's Purse, World Relief, and Compassion International, as well as non-evangelical groups like Islamic Relief USA, Catholic Medical Mission Board, and Chorus International. Many organizations at the meeting declined to speak on the record, citing concerns about repercussions from the Trump administration. The Vatican today announced that Pope Francis remained in a stable condition while showing signs of slight improvement in his health. The Pope's homily was read for him at the weekly open-air Mass in St. Peter's Square. With that good news, we wish you a happy and peaceful start to your week.